Alright, how is everybody doing? Let's start now. Okay, so here we go. So this is our guy, the way we left him the last time. So last session we brought the cell shading shader, and we started to apply the cell shading to apply it on our character, because we felt that it was the right moment to start visualizing our character with the cell shading effect. And yeah, we battled a little bit with Blender because he was a little bit angry at me. I don't know why, but he was crashing constantly. So I'm gonna cross my fingers that everything is gonna be alright. I don't know. I really don't know why he was finicky the last day, yesterday, but should be fine today. And today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep working on this guy. It's gonna be, if Blender is okay with me today, it's gonna be a pretty chill day for me, because it's just gonna be sculpting and refining, and so I'm gonna be able to put my brain aside and just stop thinking and just relax, chill, and sculpt. And it's a fun part for me. I'm crossing my finger. It's gonna be what I think it's gonna be for today. But before doing that, I realized that we need to bring the hand, because it's gonna be difficult for me to work on the sleeve if I don't have a proper hand. So I won't be able to refine it correctly, the shapes of the sleeve, if I don't have the final hand. So instead of redoing a hand from scratch, I'm just gonna steal the hand of my main character. So I'm gonna reuse part. That's a smart way to work. The smart way is always the lazy way, and I like that. So for that, I'm just gonna open a new instance of Blender and just gonna open my main character file. What I'm trying to do is I need to find out what's the name of the hand object in my main character, because I don't know it by memory, so I need to check it before doing the import. Oh, so you already opened. So that's our main character. I don't know if you remember it. There you go. And what we want is, how is the hand? The hand is just okay, it's coming with the arms too. That's good. And it's called, yeah, should have named it. But you know what? I'm just gonna export. Okay. I'm not even gonna try to make some fancy stuff here. I'm just gonna export a temp of this. Doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Why do you want? Okay, you know what? Export RPG. We're gonna export it in my temp folder, or maybe on my desktop. Why is my desktop here? And export the OBJ. Go back to my previous file. Import my OBJ, which is on the desktop. There you are. And that's it. So we got our arms. Alright. So I don't need this file open anymore. I can close it. It's gonna save me a little bit of memory on my computer, since it's an old one and we we learned that we need to be good with this computer because it doesn't like to be pushed too much. We're gonna save a little bit of memory. Let me do a little bit more space. So this is our hen. So I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna cut the arm from either no, there is no mirror, but I'm gonna cut here and I'm gonna cut here. So this way I'm gonna select this part, and delete everything like this. Perfect. And now I can give it a proper material. So we want to grab the skin material like this, and we also want to, I'm gonna save it, and we also want to bring our outline effects. So thanks to my script, it's gonna be just one button, and here we go, we got this nice outline effect. So now we are ready to pose it. So to do that, I'm just gonna select it, make sure that where are you? Yeah, I'm using the correct proxy, which is the body, which is fine. We're gonna pose it like this, and now it should follow the character exactly. Perfect. Perfect. So with that being done, I'm now more it's gonna be more easy for me to work on the sleeve. So let's try something with the sleeve, something that's I don't do. We're gonna use a tool that I don't use a lot. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but I think it's right. It's the right time to test this kind of tool. So what I did is a close simulation tool in Blender, and I'm curious to see if I can use it and it's gonna give me proper result. So before doing that, I'm gonna to use it I need to I'm gonna recreate a new object, and I'm gonna try to make it fit this sleeve object I have here, but I'm gonna try to make it really simple, because when we are talking about simulation, you want to keep things really simple for performance reasons. So let me, I don't need to be in camera mode. Okay, the camera is really, I know it's bugging me in this scene because it's way too big. I'm curious if I can viewport display the side. Yeah, I'm gonna just put that 1. Yeah, maybe 1 is too. Just because it's taking too much space in my screen. I don't like it. And I think I can also remove the relationship line. It's annoying. Here we go. So save again. Hey Jesus, so you're back. That was pretty quick. It's always weird for me to call you Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so that's gonna be a proxy. Really, I don't know if it's gonna work, or if it's gonna be good or not. I'm testing stuff here. So just gonna hide it. You, I'm gonna do something like this. Show me the translate. I want to work in local. Just bring this around the, yeah. Okay, and so let me save it again, because it's gonna be, when you're using simulation, it's really taxing on the computer performance, and yeah, like I said, I'm not really confident on this computer. So yeah, so let's use this plugin that I got, which is called the SimplyClose Pro, and we're gonna select the object, create a close. Perfect. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky because it's gonna use animation, and since our character is right now the animation is really not fluid. Okay, so before doing that, I need to remove the animation on the character, because the character is right now we are sculpting the character, so it's really high poly, and we put that on a rig, and it's all quick but dirty work, and so that's why in terms of animation performance it's really not good. But so far we didn't care about animation performance, but now we're gonna care, because we're gonna use a simulation that's gonna use animation. So if we are staying like that, it's gonna be really slow, it's gonna be really sluggish, and I don't have time for that. So let me grab my rig, and I'm just gonna say, okay, you know what, my pose collection thing, remove it, I don't want it. So now you see I can move my timeline again, nothing is moving, but now it's fluid again, so it shouldn't be annoying anymore. So when we're done with the cloud, we're gonna be able to put again the animation and go back to our sculpting on animation posing stuff. Okay, so that's our close. We created a close object. Now what I want to do is I need to pin some vertices, so this one and this one. The reason why is I don't want them to move, I want everything else to move but not this one, because reason. So pin layer, so how does it works again? I think I need to create a new layer, if I'm right. Slider name, but I don't know, pin. Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting, so pretty good. So that means all the vertices I selected now won't move, but everything else is gonna be simulated, I think. Last thing is we need, let me try, let me see, what if I'm gonna save again. What if I press play, nothing is happening? That's interesting. Could you tell me why? Nothing is happening. Alright, that's starting well, huh? You don't want to work because what? Is it because you're too low? So what if I'm putting some level subdivider before? No. That's weird. Why are you so ugly? want you to be simple. I want you to be, or maybe because it's shouldn't. All right, so we are on a good start, eh? But yeah, I knew that it wouldn't work on the first try. Is it because that's always annoying with Blender, but maybe it's because I'm in unit scale of 0.01 and it doesn't like that, so that's mean maybe I need to bump the gravity, maybe 100. Yes. All right, that's exactly what I was looking for. Good. So now it's working, but what is not working is we need to activate collision on this object, but before doing that I need to disable my outline modifier because it's gonna double the polygon for nothing. Alright, so I put that. What's happening? So now the collision is kind of working. Yeah, it seems like the gravity is so strong, it's finicky. It's oh boy. Okay, so there is some weird stuff happening here. I don't know what's going on there. Why are you doing this? Shrink. Why are you all of a sudden? Okay, I think I'm gonna forget about everything. I really don't like where it's going. I think it was a bad idea. Let's scrap it. Let's go back to our previous workflow. I think it's gonna be better. Okay. I tried, but hey, can't work every time. Okay, so we tried, but it didn't work. So let's go back to the regular workflow, which is just sculpting. no, the collision is working, but it seems like the closing is Blender is really annoying for that. It's the unit scale. I'm working with a unit scale of 0.01, but it seems like the simulation is better suited for unit scale of 1, so it's messing up all my my simulation when I'm using the close. And to compensate that, I put a gravity of I put a factor of 100 on the gravity, but it's messing up everything. Like now the collision is the gravity is too strong for the collision. It's yeah, well, it's a mess. I don't want to. One solution would have been to create a new file with the unit scale of 1, rescale everything. I don't want to go that far in this process, to be honest. Maybe we could try to use this closing brush that I tried to play a little bit before, but wasn't lucky every time. Hey, by the way, it's good to see you back, Sonic Blue. How you doing? So let me see. Persistence is persistent. What if I'm going with the grab? Just nudging a little bit so that it's creating some I'm still trying to figure out what the proper workflow to use with this kind of brush. I feel like there is potential, but I didn't still find the proper something that I'm happy to work with those brush. Yeah, the drag seems to be not doing much, but it's probably because of the same unit scale issue. Maybe. Let me see. Maybe if I what if no, still no. Scale, yeah, it's mixing the user. Yeah, obviously you're not gonna like it. Okay, and now I can scale you back to 100, and now yeah, it's working. So let me see if we can do something. Let's do this kind of brush, something that yeah, so far I'm not impressed. Not impressed. Holy shit. What's going on? When I'm smoothing, it's doing some really random shits. Ah, because, yeah, alright, makes sense now. Hey Guillermo, how you doing? I really wish to find a workflow to use those brush, but so far I still didn't figure out the proper way to use them, the correct way. To be honest, I think it's a little bit gimmicky the way it is right now. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. Really good. Okay, you know what? I think I messed up with this piece. It's probably gonna be the time for me to maybe scrap it, redo. I try stuff, but it didn't work. Or maybe I don't need to scrap it. I just need to remove my multi-res and create a new one, because it's gonna keep the initial shapes. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna recruit a multi-res modifier, and we're gonna subdivide it once like this. Gonna do inflate to make sure that there is some thickness in here. Here we need to bring that here to simulate the tension of the close. Subdivide again. I don't want to see the gizmo anymore. Don't need you. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but you know what, maybe I need a little bit more of topology there. Like this. Obviously it's gonna mess up. Oh, not so much. Yeah, it does. Okay, but this way I got something to work on to make this nice transition between the arms and the sleeve, like this. Already it's looking better. Okay, I'm gonna subdivide it again. Just give me 5 minutes, I mean 5 seconds, like this. Okay, let's go back. I subdivided a little bit. This new tool that like the close brush give always uncertain result. Yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of this. I really want to like it, but so far I can't find a good use in my current workflow. It's always giving me when it's working wonderfully, but it's like it's really you have to be lucky. There's this kind of feeling that's no, it's probably wrong. It's probably it's not working because it's probably because I don't know how to use them, but still probably need to find I would wait maybe to find a proper video or someone that's really using well the tool that's explaining. Maybe there's already videos like this, but for now I still can't find a way to use it in my everyday workflow. So I'm gonna use the clay buildup brush because I need to rebuild a little bit the geometry there. From what I can see, you have to shake your pen while dragging to get the folder. Yeah, it's also what I'm trying to do with this kind of brush, but it's a little bit it doesn't fit well with my brain, and it is probably a good way to shake things up in a way, but it's probably I'm not shaking well. I'm not good at shaking stuff, eh? So how is it looking in cell shading? What? Ah, yeah, of course. Since I put, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna, since I'm not using this close anymore, I don't need to have the 100 scale factor. I'm just gonna apply the scale. Here we go. So I really don't like the silhouette of the sleeves. Something is off, and it's probably, and I think it's this part should be more pointy in kind of way. You have Big Brian. Not sure what that means, but thank you. Bro, I'm just here about a second. Just tell you I can't watch your stream right now. I feel sick. I'm about to take a rest. Oh man. Yeah, take a rest, eh? It's okay. You're gonna have the VOD on YouTube anyway, so take a rest, have a nap, recharge your battery. That's more important. But thank you for coming by even if you're sick. I'm really not feeling this piece of clothes. I think there's something that I'm missing there. So let me do some extreme let me pause that. Oh, brain. Okay. So then thank you. But I don't think I got a big brain. What I got, I think, is that I'm really stubborn, and when I'm trying to learn something, I can spend really a lot of time. It's not really a kimono style thing I want to do with that. It's more I need to bring back my pure ref. But you're right, I need to work more with reference. But it's more this kind of feeling, and when I'm looking at it, I see that maybe, yeah, maybe I should try to have this kind of part of the cloth that gets tighter to the arm. Maybe I should try a little bit of redesign there. So it's more, you still have this kind of tightening end of the sleeve. Why are you brown? No idea. So maybe yeah, now it's getting big, and I need to remember that we're trying to do that because we wanted to simulate the effect of wings. So maybe we can push the design a little bit further. Hey, salut Simi. Oui, je parle français. Comment ça va? Je parle français parce que je suis français. Alright. I'm starting to get a little bit lost in my thought. Je suis un peu perdu. Dans mes pensées. Ah oui, voilà, c'est ça que je voulais faire. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring back the animation thing. So let me bring my rig. Put the animation again, go back to the layout, and now it's there. So now I don't want to see you anymore, and I can save for once, and also pause this object just to see what's going on. C'est gentil, Simi, merci. Est-ce que tu suivais le projet Attack on Titan ou t'es tombé sur ce stream par hasard? Okay. So, what I can do with that is maybe... I'm always a big fan of straps, I don't know why. That's something I should maybe talk with my therapist. But let's bring that. Let's bring those kind of things here, and let me set up my snapping tool so that it's snapping on the surface. Is there a horse in French? You mean the word cheval? You're asking some weird question today. Okay, so I want to snap from the center of my object like this, and let's see what is doing. Okay, scale, duplicate, go to individual origin, something like this. Maybe like this, like this. I'm gonna do a mirror for that. Yeah, we say that we don't want to see you anymore. Something. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna put that in my collection that is Hawk, because we remember that the Hawk is gonna be the next in the hierarchy. And then I'm gonna bring this guy. I'm gonna pause that. See how it's look. Damn. Yeah, obviously the skinning is broken because yeah, well, there's something interesting, which is the there is kind of like a I don't know how to say that in English, but there's this rappel maybe of the yellow thingy and at the end of limbs, so the arms and the legs. So they are that, and you got this kind of it's kind of suggesting that we want to make this look like wings, breaking the silhouette. Yeah, there is also the silhouette breaking stuff. Wait, there is no, oh yeah, I know. So there is that. Now is it, so it's a good direction, but it's probably not the right shapes we need to use for that, but it's maybe a good direction. But maybe we can find more interesting shapes. So what if first of all I'm linking the object, so that's, yeah, I can modify all of them together. So what if I'm rounding stuff here? I don't know, I think it's worse. That's not the, I don't think that's the direction I want to go. So how we gonna integrate that into our piece of clothes? So at this point, maybe I'm gonna try, I might want to try something. Again, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm here to test workflow, right? So I'm just gonna take a quick screen grab, and I'm gonna open Krita, because one thing I found that we're missing is the Central Asian elements theme for this guy, and we are totally missing. We got the Far East Asian design with this kind of this piece of clothes. We got, there's maybe something to do with the pants for bringing back the Central Asian clothing and maybe the sleeve, but there is something that is missing, and usually... Oh, you think it's more Middle Eastern now? Because of this? Because usually when you're looking at Middle Eastern and Central Asian clothing style, there is a lot of jewelry. There is some... it might be a good place to add jewelry thing. Maybe because of the pointy shoes. Ah, the pointy shoes. Maybe I could... That's right. Maybe I could work on that to bring back the Middle Eastern and Central Asian. That would be a good place to do that. So let me try. So I'm just gonna do a fill layer with with a gray like this, that with low opacity, and I'm gonna just scale image to new side. I want to at least double it. Okay. You are Asian, Jesus. From what part of Asia? So maybe I could find some I think it's a little bit strong. Okay, I could find some design where we got some hanging, you know, jewelry. And maybe bring back the this idea of having Philippines. Ah, nice. Nice. That's a place I would like to visit one day. It looks like a beautiful country. Any crashes so far? None, zero. I think I mastered the blender today. Maybe some twisting elements. So I want something like this. And maybe to have more direction like this. So I would have a shape that would go those kind of way. So that would help to sell the this is some wings, you know. And we could have some, because Middle East and Central Asian it's all about patterns. So it's all about, if you're looking at places like I think it's one of the best places in the world. It's Samarkand. It's in my top 1 city I want to visit one day. It's looking beautiful. This country is, on picture, it's amazing, and it's all about it's in Uzbekistan, and it's all about patterns. It's all about crazy amount of pattern. It's the everything that is Islamic art is it's about those kind of design, which is really cool. You recommend visit Philippines 7 wonders of the world. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the Philippine country, the geography, and the people, and the food. One of the main reasons why I would like to go to Philippines is also for the food. So if we go for something pattern like, okay, now this is Greek, kind of a square shaped spiral. Do I want that though? Because it's gonna be really noisy, and if I'm doing so much details on this part, I'm gonna have to do it on the whole body, because it needs to be balanced. So do I want to go that far in details and patterns, and at least small patterns? Yeah, Uzbekistan clothes is it's really, yeah, you see that it's always intricate pattern, it's always intricate design, really colorful. It's all about the patterns, I feel, and it's all about flashy colors and patchworks, which is cool. But it's really hard to master. The more you're using colors, the more it looks like, if you don't do it carefully, it can be random, you know, almost looking like a random generator, computer generated things. It's really hard to play with a lot of different colors. I don't know if the pattern direction is the proper direction I need to take. That's the one thing I need to grab from this kind of culture, because it's really tricky when I'm trying to do, like we said at the beginning of the design, we wanted to do something kind of simple in the trying to not go too far away, because it's also gonna if we're going too overboard with detail, it's gonna start to be noisy, and for visibility when you're playing, especially when it's an enemy, you need to quickly identify which enemy it is. I don't think it's the right road to go. So I don't think we need to put the noisy detail everywhere. Not on the enemy. Not on the maybe not for the girls. High frequency details will look like nose from the distance. Exactly, that's exactly what I think too. So we need to find another direction. So let's look maybe for shapes instead of patterns. So the shapes is long row and but that's so cool. This is oh wait, I should do actually this is I like it. It's a little bit in the way what we are trying to go with. You've seen a pattern made with arrow? What do you mean on the on my screen or on your side? This pattern is really cool, and it could be used for us trying to suggest further. Yeah, the closing is so fucking cool in this region. This one is looking more Armenian. No, maybe not. But you see, there is also a lot of jewelry, hanging jewelry. So you got the earrings, necklace. Usually you got the kind of big bracelet like this. Holy shit, that's a lot of jewelry. So the one thing I see a lot, suspicious connection blocked. Thank you, Bitfender. So one thing I see a lot is this kind of small piece of jewelry that's hanging on a thread, like this. Tick 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 tick. I see it a lot in those design, or this kind of like tuck 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 tuck. So that could be something we could do. Yeah, there is also this kind of, if you want to use pattern, maybe we can limit ourselves on like on this design only on the edge or some locally placed. See, again, you got this kind of this one is really awesome. Okay, let's go back to our thing. I think this kind of design here is something that's something maybe more interesting that we could be using. Let me see if I so this kind of thing could be something I could use. And Yeah, it could be done in this kind of clothes. Could be done in two different pieces of. So you would have the. You would have one piece of clothing that is the bottom of the sleeve, and one that is the top, and in between you gotta have some feather. I really hate this part. Like this could be fun. Okay, could be fun to try that. So I'm just gonna bring this also into my ref, so that's I'm saving it at the same place as everything else. And let's try that. Let's try to model this. So I don't need you anymore. Thank you. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm gonna put it in the sculpted hide, update post collection. Wait a minute. Sculpted blocky, update post collection. Also you. Why did it disappear? I have no idea. It's because it changed the name. I need to rebake. Alright. Who are you? Body 010. I don't know who you are. I put you in the hidden. So why are you still here? Is it because? Yeah, it's because I'm showing. Alright. Now it's making sense. I don't want to see any hawk or hidden collection like this. So let's go back to our modeling. I'm gonna save everything and let's start with. Okay, let's start with something really simple. I'm gonna start with a plane. Really basic stuff. I'm gonna snap it so that I'm gonna kind of an orientation I want. Like this. Scale it on the X. I don't know why I'm seeing you. Why am I seeing the white pants when I'm going? Vertex group. Wait, no, I don't want to see you. Alright. Yeah, the symmetry is maybe not just a bit overkill. So that would be, well, it is a big work. Making a character takes a lot of time, and this one is a simple one. If you knew how many hours I spent on the main character, man, I spent too much time on this one. Alright, so that's gonna be our top base. Maybe, oh yeah, I forgot to do the because what I want is actually, no, wait, what I want is to have this because we say that it's coming from the top here like this. We're gonna do the same thing here. Stop here. I'm gonna duplicate, rotate 180 and put it back here. And yeah, I'm gonna remodel it. This one is behind, this one is going up. I want to have maybe, oh, you know what, this one actually it's gonna make more sense if it's a proper cylinder. So I'm just gonna close the shape. Hey, don't worry, Sonic. Have you tried looking at the pigeon color patterns? Not yet, but is it? Maybe I don't want to go too overboard on the pigeon thing. I still want to have my. Yeah, I could be. I'm finishing that, and I see what I can farm with that. Might see some cool stuff. So we got this. I'm gonna put some thickness. It's gonna be easier for me to see the difference between the two shapes. I'm gonna keep refining you until I'm happy with you. Let me make sure that it's like this. What? And I could grab even more. So I would have a piece of cloth a little bit like this, making sure that I got quite okay shapes. Well, you know what? This needs to be much higher, like this. I'm gonna do a proper cycle. And you need to go way higher, like this. I'm gonna bring a little bit more subdivide here so that I got something to work with. Same thing for you. You're gonna go almost there. And let's bring our pattern design kind of thing. So how I'm gonna approach that is maybe I'm gonna do something simple here, and I'm just gonna start with single verts using the snapping tool. Why are you so crazy? Like this. I'm gonna do kind of a square kind of thing where it's going there, and I'm gonna close it, create a shape of this, start to add some okay, and so this way I'm gonna be able to say you know what, I'm just gonna limit dissolve, no, dissolve the edge but keep the vertices, and I'm gonna be able to say, okay, you know what, I want a shape like this. No, I don't like it. How many feather I want? I want 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 3 right now, so I'm just gonna put one in the middle. Make sure that they are all separated correctly. Like this, and them to all converge around them. So this way I can separate there. I can do a subdivide, and I can say this one is no, I'm gonna do this. I can say that, and that is gonna stay sharp, but not you. And I'm gonna do the same thing for all my do I want it to be sharp or not? I don't know. gonna separate it by loose parts so that each of my feather is gonna be a simple object. Like this, with a cut here. Same thing here. Same thing here. So it's taking a little bit of time, and I'm not sure where I'm going with that. I'm not sure if I'm still not sure if it's the proper way to go. But we'll see about that. So let's rework the shape. So I want a little bit of overlap in my wings. This one is really far off, so let me snap it again like this, and I'm gonna select everything like this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's use a little bit of soft shape selection. Okay, so I'm gonna make a solidify to give some thickness. So this needs to be improved, especially on the I said that maybe I wanted to have something like some thickness, so it would have something like this maybe. I really don't know where I'm going with that. So let me work again the shapes. think it, yeah. The issue is that it should be, it's too, should be a little bit more hanging rather than twisted on the back like this. So if I'm revisiting this shape, I can go there. And this shape, I can push it like this. I think it needs to be a little bit. So this is taking me a lot of time, but sometimes there is no other way around. So if you want to have something cool, you have to go to the hard way. So let me see with the proper shading. So this one and this one, I want to have the purple shader, and we're gonna bring the let me save before, always saving, and let me bring the outline, and you gonna have the yellow treatment with also the outline. So we got this. I think the issue is that this should be, yeah, to make it less aggressive, the last one, the outer one, should cover the to have this. Yeah. I think we're gonna be in a better, it's gonna be more interesting this way. Yeah, and it's what I did on my initial concept, because right now it was too pointy, too maybe a little bit too random. So doing so is giving more structure to the shapes. I think it's the way to go. Yeah, I think it's the way to go. Definitely, the shape is better control, I think. Might be a bit too big, especially on the beginning. Like right now we got two parallel lines, which is boring. But that's why I like to design stuff in Blender. It's using subdivision modifier. It's more easy for me to control the shapes. I found that I can do more drastic changes more easily without breaking everything, and this changed a lot of things for me. So this way, yes, this way, yes. I say yes. It's way better. What do you think, Sonic? Yeah, I agree. We're gonna do the same thing on the front, so that we got the we see this kind of shapes from the front and from the back. Let me just push that on my. I think it's gonna be all broken, but let's see. Let's push that on my posed character. I'm gonna save it before. Yeah, I like that. I like the shapes it's going. Much better. So we find our proper design on, and that's something that actually we can revisit on the pants. Since we find interesting design, we can do something similar instead of this, or maybe, yeah, that's something we can do here. I don't know. Ooh, that's a weird shape. Anyway. So everything is on the right path again. Let me just mirror this. So let me go back to my pigeon references. We got this kind of two stripe. This is more something I'm this is more something I'm gonna do in texture, I think, maybe not in 3D. Some pigeon have the stripes, yeah. And you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm seeing the Adidas free bands. So it's also gonna bring the modern, you know, streetwear feeling. So yeah. We're gonna do a Adidas pigeon. That's gonna be our art style. I'm going with it. Sponsored by Adidas, exactly. That's how I'm gonna make money with this game. Alright, so selling Adidas branded hoodies with the design of the game characters. That would be fun, eh? Some cosplay sponsored by Adidas. Okay, so how I'm gonna tackle this? Let me, you know what, I'm just gonna bring everything, save it before, and I'm just gonna do mirror, yes, around this piece. Did it work? It didn't work. A mirror, please. Around this piece, yes. And I want it not on the x-axis, but on the maybe y. Yes, the y-axis, like this. So now I can. Well, first of all, I need to put that in a single user, and I'm gonna apply it. Apply. 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 Select them back, all of them, and separate again by loose parts. So again, and I'm gonna bring back my global mirror like this. So that's a first start. Okay, so just now I just need to readjust that properly, clean that. I'm feeling that the thickness is way too high, but when you're doing cel shading, sometimes you need to exaggerate these kind of things. It's a stylized style, so I might need to keep it really thick. I don't know, we'll see about that. Okay, and maybe we're gonna modify a little bit this one. So here is doing something kind of weird. The black outline would cover part of the geometry. Well, yeah, but not all the geometry. It's the limitation of this workflow. This kind of thing, when I'm duplicating the geometry, it's when it's really close together, you can see the black outline. So that's the limitation actually. How should I tackle this? Should I keep working with the subdivision, with the low res subdivision thing, or should I start to sculpt with the multi-res right now? Anyway, this one is probably gonna need, for this one, yeah, do I need a thickness for this one? Maybe no, maybe no, because I'm gonna sculpt properly, and it's gonna save me a little bit of it's gonna be easier for me when I'm gonna do the low poly. So goodbye thickness. So let me make sure that I'm covering all my feather. Like this, and you give it some room. So maybe the piece is a little bit massive for now. Maybe piece of clothing. I don't like this. It's breaking the silhouette, is really bad. So come here. Yeah, the step is really ugly. I want maybe more angle there. I want to be quite narrow when seen from the top, but like this. And maybe try to not go too far, too close to the wrists and the hand. Okay, why? I'm scared that it's way too big. Okay, what if I'm breaking the silhouette here like this? It's kind of dumb. Whoa. I don't like it. It's making it too complicated for nothing. Okay, I start to be fed up with that, so I'm gonna just brute force my way into the sculpting. So let me bring this. Like this. So what does that mean is I'm gonna apply my subdivision modifier again like this. I'm gonna apply the subdivision modifier, and now I should be able to put a multi-res modifier and subdivide a couple of times, and now I'm ready to sculpt. The part of the arm reminds me of the thing Hercules and Lolaus had in the TV series. I don't know the name in English. You mean the TV series with the live action TV series? I think there is one. It was the one with you have Hercules and Xena. I think in French she was called Xena. But I don't see. This guy? To be honest, I didn't watch a lot of episodes of this. So you said Kevin Sorbo, if I'm not mistaken. You mean the name of the actor? Yeah, that's an old TV series, yeah. Alright, let's go back to our sculpt. So now now we are ready to sculpt, so I'm gonna push that. Where are we in terms of resolution? Yeah, maybe we need. Maybe I need proper resolution, to be honest. Or should I? You know what? You know what? Actually, before doing anything stupid, let me go back. Yeah, I'm gonna apply the multi-res. I'm gonna keep the high-res stuff. I'm gonna disable all my modifier, and I'm just gonna remesh it so that I've got a clean stuff to start working on. So let's go for 500, maybe less, to 50, 100, and let's go for something with 25% of adaptive side, and let's remesh it. Let's see what it's giving me. It's giving me something like this. If I'm remeshing again, it's even better. So yeah, let's work with that. Okay. Okay, so now I can subdivide it a little more. So I'm gonna push that into the arm, like this, making sure that it's going inside the arm. Same thing on the other side. So that now I can push back on top of it, and hopefully there will be a kind of effect of it's really not good. Holy shit, that's bad. I should have done that in yeah, that wasn't the right decision right here. See if I can. What? Topology is fucking ugly. Maybe it's also the brush that tends to create blobs. Yeah, it is the brush that tends to create blobs, but it's also creating thickness, so that's why I wanted to use this one. With that for a while. It's gonna be really ugly, it's gonna break my topology, but then I'm gonna remesh it again. And I'm gonna do that until I got something that's it's clean enough. Okay, so something like this. Apply the multi-res. Maybe I can do volume smoothing. It's gonna already help a little bit, and I'm gonna I'm not using the remesh actually. I'm using the quad remesher. It's an add-on, and it's made by the same guy that did the remesher for the brush, which tends to make better topology for sculpting, in my opinion. So let's bump that to Hollywood. Calm down. Like this, remesh like this, so that's I can do a volume smoothing. Here we go. So now I got some it's cleaner, it's I got some the thickness I was looking for, and I'm gonna be able to do that a couple of times until I got the proper shape I want and it's clean enough. this, maybe we are close to have something that is good. I don't like this shape, this round shape. Should I push it to the... I don't like this. Actually, when I'm seeing from the top, I don't like this. I'm not really fan of the shape. Should be closer. So should be less thick. Should be something closer like that. Okay. Fix it everything again, since we pushed quite drastically our shape here. Like this. I have some sharp heights because I'm not in 100. 180. Okay. Yeah, but the annoying thing is every time I'm doing a zero mesh, I'm losing the material. That's I don't like. There's something wrong with the shape. Something that's I don't like, but I don't know what. What if I'm removing the part and just making because now that I got these shapes that's hanging, I don't need this hanging piece of clothes. It's tough because it was making the it was making it too big. I think it was like a big blob. I think I prefer it this way. So that's mean if I'm trying to bring this back close, because this is doing this kind of there is two line yeah, it doesn't make it doesn't help this kind of line here. It's breaking everything. I think we need to bring this back closer to the arms actually. So making something more tight. Yeah, but it's looking too much like a cylinder. I think this part here is really, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's this I think I figure out it's this duck. That's not good. So I'm gonna save it again. Yeah, this cylinder thing is really boring. So let's bring this. Maybe let's make it more, actually more like in my concept. Let me see if I'm bringing a cylinder here. That I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna remove the two cap face. I really don't know where I'm going with that. I think it's, you can see it. Nope, still not the right shape for this. Let's move it even more. Same thing here. Hey, thank you, Kira. Thank you, but to be honest, there won't be any. I can assure you that there won't be any Attack on Titan update, at least on my side. I released all my project for the public, and it's all free, and anybody can grab them if they want. So if there is some people that want to keep working on what I did before, they are more than welcome to do it. But from me, I won't work on the Attack on Titan game anymore. Thank you, but I hope that you're gonna like as much the next project, the new one. This is not. Thank you. To be honest, I can't wait to have a proper character done, so that I can start animating again. I find it's fun to animate. And that's the first crash of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Blenders decided that it was the end of the stream, I guess, because where are we in terms of time? Has it been 2 hours I've been streaming? Maybe not. Yeah, I think we are close to 2 hours of streaming, so maybe it's the time stop the stream. So it took me a little bit more time that I anticipated. At least it went in a direction that I didn't plan to do, but it was still fun and interesting. And I think it was necessary because now we got something, we got a design going on, something more interesting in those area, and we emphasize even more the bird theme for our characters, for the cult. So I think it was a nice work there. I'm quite happy with the where we are going. So I think the next stream is we're gonna keep refining it. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's closer to what I had in mind. So this kind of it was too big. It was the angle we have here was too strong, and it was really weird. So now that I'm looking at it right now, and we have a smoother silhouette, I think it's way better. So we're gonna stick with that. I think we are close to have something that's quite good for the sleeves. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. And thank you everybody for being there. Thank you for everybody that's been following the stream and that keep following the stream and coming back. I'm thinking about you, Sonic Blue, but there is also Loser. There's quite already some people that's already like regular viewer, which is really awesome. I really like it, so that I can have I'm able to talk at the same time with some people that's coming regularly. That's really cool. So yeah, it also adds the modern design of a woody elastic band in the wrist. It's true. We're bringing back the modern clothing style. So it's all coming together, eh? So yeah, thank you again for everybody, and I'm wishing everybody a good day or good night depending on where you're looking this stream, and have a good end of the weekend. See you, bye.